Holland Romeo and Juliet producer is railing on racist backlash. Oh, yes, indeedy. Now, why is a Romeo and Juliet stage production causing such a fuss? I wonder. It's Tom Holland, right? Everybody likes him. He's Spider-Man. He's gonna, girls think he's cute. He's gonna star as Juliet, and everything's gonna be perfect, right? Every paper. We could just play Wheel of News, can't we? We got Deadline. We got Entertainment Weekly. We got the BBC talking about this. There he is, Tom Holland, star of... Okay, that's not Tom. I know. I am trying not to do a take on this that is going to get the internet coming down and saying that I have a problem with anything when I have a problem with romances, when I'm not part of them, right? When I'm not a part of them, or when I'm part of a 30-year, I'm not cutting that, I'm not editing that, that's a good take. When I'm part of a 30-year long romance, chase, something, that is what I'm talking about. Not. Here, So we can't point out her mustache and we'll be racist or something, and we can't point out the stunt casting and the throwing some of these poor actors and actresses to the wolves just for what? Publicity by hiring and casting. And this is what they did with Moses Ingram, huh? They just throw these poor actresses to the internet, and then we have to come in and remind you that people are not always going to be sensitive about people's feelings. People are not always going to have a politically correct response when they see something. And when you have a bunch of children running around the internet, as we are, I know, I'm a grown adult woman baby. You got a problem with it? Then do something about it. Put a ring on it. Marry me off the internet already, Ocean Man. I thought that was the plan. Apparently not. Apparently, me drooling over the guy who's trying to... Anyway. Point is, I mean, he does take his shirt off so much, isn't that? You guys have no idea what I'm talking about, because I'm off in my little la la land trying to not say something insulting. Okay, trying to dance around the fact that everybody on the internet is going to take one look at this actress and talk about her mustache and talk about all of this stuff, because what? We're a bunch of children. And that's what you're going to get. You're going to get the reactions of that. You see the guy with the Scarlett Johansson tweet on the internet saying she's mid and she's a 6 because she has a tiny little bit of fat on her thighs and a little bit of because she's a size 2 or something, and she happens to be in a less than flattering pose, and women are natural and organic or plastically altered. Point is, women have flaws, and anytime you put us on a two-dimensional, or men too, a two-dimensional thing. Don't get me started on how short Tom Holland is, okay? Not having a problem with short people, but I'm going to tell you that for a fact, that when you put Tom Holland next to anybody, he's going to look tiny. How tall is this actress? Is that another thing we got to worry about? This girl's going to probably be towering over him. This is announced in February, and it's now April, and it's now making the rounds, just so that they could say how istaphobic we all are on the online. Then don't cast her if you're worried about it. You know, all this calling people istaphobes, calling people and this, didn't solve this, did it? It didn't solve it. No, we're still pointing out that when you go through and you chop off Anne Boleyn's head after casting a woman of color actress, we're gonna say you literally just cast a black woman so you could chop off her head, okay? Use your head. This is common effing sense, okay? This is not about being inclusive and diverse and showing a representation, this and that. This is about making a national headline and a big deal about something just so that you can market this effing thing, this stage play. It's a stage play. It's not even a movie. So you can market a stage play at the expense of an actress that you only literally hired. For what? For headlines. For headlines. For headlines. They're saying yes. This is your only. This is what. This is their headline. Black actress. I had this hovered. Yeah. Who was craving? Who was lobbying for a new Romeo and Juliet stage play in London that anybody cared about? Okay. I think this is just, we need a break from hearing this word. Okay? We need a break from this, because you know what it does? It solves nothing. It doesn't make somebody not racist if you call them that, you know. It really doesn't. They say, "Oh, really? Yeah. Guess what? She has a mustache, and you really think that Tom Holland killed himself, or his Romeo is gonna kill himself and be that distraught?" I mean, that's what they're gonna say. That's what the internet says. They find it the most hateful, harsh, cruel thing to say, and that's their first reaction, because why? The internet and Twitter especially has what? No impulse control filter, right? It'll say, "Oh, do you really want to tweet this?" And I'll say, "Yes, I really want to tweet this. Yes, I really want to tweet this. Yes, I want to use all the F-bombs." Because why? Because I have very little impulse control, because I have TikTok brain. I have instant internet brain, where I don't even watch TikTok, but what I'll do, I'll sit there and watch shorts, or I'll watch X videos, and you click one, and then you scroll, and there's another one, and another one, and another one. Why? Because I need a new boyfriend. I need a new boyfriend. Is it about time? Has the world ended yet? I think... effing this. Like, F this. Why am I not swearing? I don't know. Just so I can check a little box saying, "No, I didn't swear." Romeo, wherever art thou? Is she gonna sound like Reva too? Is she gonna do the Romeo, and make your Romeo a spy Romeo? Is she gonna do a Muppet voice like Reva did? Cause see, that's not even a black accent. That's a Muppet accent. And another thing, while we're on it, how did Michael Burnham get a black scent going, "Damn, growing up on Vulcan"? That's another one for the stop calling me a racist if you're doing stupid stuff. I am Mecca. Calling people istaphobes isn't going to fix this in society. You know, there's a way to be representative and inclusive, and doing an annoying little headline for clicks on something at the expense of an actress who's doing nothing. Please don't watch my video, actress, whoever you are in this, because I'm not going to be nice. I'm going to say the most blunt and brutally honest things that the internet's going to say. Having no dog in the fight of a Romeo and Juliet stage play in London that I'm not going to be at. Clearly, I don't live in London. Clearly. My job is to point out the ridiculousness of it. So, stunt casting, probably another one of these cases of, why do we care? Maybe it's not for stunt casting at this point. Maybe this is just for a slow headline, because people are so scared to talk about any of the other crazy stuff, because look what's happening in the real world. When this is what we're talking about, I mean, I accidentally put Velma in blackface. I mean, she's already in brownface, to be... I accidentally did that because I was messing around with my chroma key, and it just filtered her face and took away the background. And that was less istaphobic than this. So that's my take on this. Stop calling people istaphobes, you know, when you're not exactly hiring the most attractive people out there for your... Oh, I know, I'm one to talk. I look like this. I am Mecca, and please subscribe to this channel. you know, we could really use a few more subs and a few more things. If you really like this content.
The following video is brought to you through the generous support of viewers like you. If you like this content, then please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing this video. And for those who are in the position to donate, this channel thanks you. And so does this orange cat.
I talked for 10 minutes about this. That's more than it deserves, but thank you for staying tuned for the whole thing.